The night it happened, Ochanya's scream was swallowed by the roar of the city. She was 13, small, curious, with eyes too bright for the dim streets she walked through after evening lessons. Her mother sold roasted corn by the junction. Her father, gone before she could spell his name. Life was simple, hard, yes, but simple enough until that night when everything cracked. It started with a promise. Mr. Felix, the man from the next building, neat beard, fancy car, smooth tongue, had offered to drop her home whenever it got late. "You shouldn't be walking alone, Ochanya," he'd said, smiling that kind smile that fooled everyone. Her mother had even thanked him once. "God bless you, sir," she'd said, not knowing that the devil sometimes wears cologne. That evening, rain had just begun to drizzle. Ochanya climbed into his car, humming softly, thinking of her test scores. She never made it home. What happened next, she wouldn't speak of for weeks. The car door locked, the engine hummed, the city lights blinked past in a blur as her world went silent. When she returned home that night, her clothes were torn, her voice gone. Her mother's hands trembled as she held her, but Ochanya only whispered one thing, his name, Mr. Felix. At first, nobody believed it. He was respected, a man of the people, a man who donated to church projects and wore suits that gleamed. "A child can imagine things," the police said. "You're sure it's him?" they asked again and again, until her mother slammed her palm on the table and screamed, "My child does not lie." That broke something open. Whispers began to spread through the neighborhood. Another girl, then another. A pattern emerged like stains under bright light. Still, Felix smiled for the cameras, shaking hands, pretending the city was his stage. But Ochanya's eyes had changed. No more light, just a quiet fire that refused to die. Weeks turned into months. Her mother pushed for justice. NGOs joined. The press picked up the story, and suddenly the whole city was watching. Felix tried to run, packed his bags, booked a flight, but the police caught him at dawn, trembling, his perfect world collapsing around him. At the trial, Ochanya sat in the front row, her hands clenched, her heart loud in her chest. She spoke clearly, voice steady, telling her story while the courtroom fell into heavy silence. No one moved. Even the judge's pen froze midair. When the verdict came, guilty, it was as if the whole city exhaled. Her mother wept. Ochanya didn't. She just stared at him, the man who thought she'd stay silent and whispered under her breath, "You can't hide anymore." Outside the courthouse, the evening sun spilled over the buildings, painting everything gold. The city buzzed on as always, but for once, justice had found its way through the noise. And somewhere deep inside her, Ochanya began to breathe again.